What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So you can see right here, this is the Smoker and Sugar Sugo Fest. It has been officially announced in-game. Japan currently are actually on their maintenance. They're having a new version update where they're going to be having like a couple of things just added to the game. And in that version update is going to bring this data download with these characters. Now, this particular video, we're only going through Smoker and Sugar. After this data download, there's going to be obviously, you know, the rest of the Sugo Fest batch, because these are not the only new characters that are debuting here. There is a new Bonnie, there's a new Kuma, a Moria, a new Caesar. There's a bunch of new characters that are dropping in this batch right here. So in this video today, we're going to talk about what the banner has in store in terms of the captain effect, the super type, and the special abilities of both Smoker and Sugar. Now, a lot of people were kind of hoping that these characters were going to be extremely powerful. A lot of people were kind of predicting they were going to be quick super type characters, and they are both quick super type characters. The Sugar is extremely interesting to me because I was kind of expecting them to just be really one-dimensional and just make them generic color-boosting captains. But what they've done with Sugar is very intriguing, and I really hope that they go back to some characters later on down the line and do some of the things that what Sugar does, but for that particular character. And I'll talk about what I mean by that a little bit into this video, but I have translations here on a notepad. Let's go ahead and go through it. So this is Smoker. Smoker is the first character we're going to talk about. So he obviously is a quick unit. I assume he's going to be a striker driven, and his captain effect is going to boost quick characters attack by 4 times, 1.3 times health, increases quick characters attack for every consecutive perfect up to 5 times. So I assume that the final hit of the chain will be a 5 times attack. So like obviously it's going to be incrementing up from 4 times to 5 times for every single perfect that you hit. That's really good, because previously the other super type captains that reach up to a 5 times attack, you've got the Snake Man. You need specifically a recovery or a strength orb. For the Xistens, you need a bomb or a super bomb slot. For Katakuri, you need to be below, is it 50%? I think it's 50%. Yeah, you have to be below 50% for the 5 times for him. This one, you just have to hit your perfects, which is, I think, a little bit better because you don't have to rely on any other condition. You just have to attack, which is really good. So I'm a big fan of his captain effect. Very simple. It would have been nice if there were some beneficial slots here, but you know, nothing we can really do about that. So as for his super typing, as we mentioned, he is a super type captain. The condition states that you must have an active attack or an orb boost effect before you launch this super type. Now what it does, it will increase the duration of the attack or slot boosting effects on your team by 1 turn, and then quick characters will become the quick super type. So this is great. I actually really love this because obviously his special ability is going to be fully supporting of this. Any attack or orb boosting effect, you can just extend it, which is fantastic. The fact is that's not going to really see too much play. Like, it's not going to be too powerful, I think. But I think it's just a generic, nice effect that you can just launch it whenever you want to ensure you get another turn of boost. Or if you know you're not going to kill an enemy on 1 turn, you can extend your buff so you can ensure that you get it in the following turn. Because his special ability will go ahead and state he does 100 times his attack in non-type damage to 1 enemy that ignores all defensive effects. So I love that. He also reduces burn and attack down by 5 turns. So he's got inbuilt utility within him, which is fantastic. I love that. Characters that have, you know, the ability to boost attack or orbs, as well as giving utility, are fantastic, especially as your captain spot opens up a lot of space on your crew. Now, here is the really cool effect. He boosts quick characters' slot effects by 2.5 times for 1 turn. That's already very strong. And then there is an added effect. After 1 turn has passed, boost quick characters' attack by 2.5 times for 1 turn. So you can already see some of the synergy within himself that you can kind of apply here. The fact is on the first turn, you'll get that orb boost, which is pretty good. Now what you can do is after you get that orb boost, you can extend it with his super typing. So you'll get the orb boost in the next turn as well, so that in the next turn, you'll get 2.5 orbs and 2.5 times attack. Very, very good. Now the thing is if you've got 2 smokers, it makes it even better, because you can just activate an orb boost on 1 turn, kill the boss, get the attack boost in the next turn, then activate the secondary smoker, so you'll have an orb and an attack boost, then activate both of their super types, so you'll make the orb and attack boost a 3-turn orb and attack boost, which can be carried over multiple different stages. Really, really good. I love that a lot, dude. This is really impressive. So the only real problem that I really see with this smoker is he might struggle to get matching slots. So it is kind of dependent on you bringing some subs that can kind of guarantee you those quick slots, or just guarantee you matching orbs in some way or another. But you do have to think, right, he is a quick super type. What's another really good quick sub in the game? Legend Cracker. Legend Cracker would be a phenomenal sub for this guy, not only providing a chain boost, but color affinity. So against a strength enemy, this is going to be obviously dominant, extremely dominant. But I love this. I'm actually really impressed with this. Not really much else I really want to say here, but Smoker is looking very good. I'm pretty impressed with what they've done with Legend Smoker. So this is good, because a lot of the times when the community votes on a certain legend or a certain character to come to the game, typically, by the time that character comes to the game, the character is extremely underwhelming, outdated, or just a very weak character overall. This time, they've gone above and beyond. I'm really impressed here. So let's talk about Sugar. What makes Sugar so unique? Because what they've done here is just insane. Because they've basically tried to apply her Devil Fruit ability into the captain, not into the captain effect, but into the special effect specifically. So let's talk about Sugar. So, Sugar will boost all characters' attack by 3 times, 1.2 health to everyone. Then will boost attack with characters with 40 cost or less by 4.5 times. And then your entire team's quick and int slots are counted as beneficial. So, this is very odd, right? 4.5 to cost of 40 or less. So I would guess that Sugar is going to be a 40 cost legend, very similar to Legend Buggy. So I suppose if you do want to run Buggy for some high level content, this would actually be a god tier friend captain to run, because that's really good. 4.5 is absurdly strong. And then you just get beneficial slots as well, a HP boost. Like, this is great. Great captain effect. Just 40 cost or less is kind of annoying, because it means that, you know, you can't really run raids. You can't run Colosseum. No, Colosseums are 40 cost, that's fine. But you can't run raids and legends, which is the big thing. You can't run treasure map units either. Well, you can. They'll only get a 3 times attack boost instead. But the way that Sugar is built, you want to be running, you know, the 40 cost or less characters to get the most out of them. However, there are ways around that. We'll talk about that in a minute. So her super typing is extremely unique as well, and I'm not really a big fan of her condition, because you need a Dofi, a Treble, a Diamante, a Pika, or a Monet character that's transformed into a bear toy. We'll talk about what a bear toy is very, very soon. Now, the effect of it states that it will just boost the orbs of characters of 40 cost or under by 2.25 for 1 turn, and then quick characters become super type. Wow, dude. Just a 2.25 orb boost with 40 cost or less. Now, we'll get to how good this can actually be, right? So, her special ability. Now, this is the crazy part. It states you can select up to 5 characters on your team and transform them into bear toys, and that is for 3 turns. So what these bear toys are, it states that bear toys have a cost of 40 cost and 2,500 base attack. That's extremely good, right? But the thing I need to know is, when a character is transformed into a bear toy, can you still activate their specials? I would assume probably not. So that's a pretty big downside. So I'm not really too sure how this is going to be working exactly, but you got to look at the facts here. When the character becomes a bear toy, they've got 40 cost, which means you get the 4.5 times captain with Sugar, which also means you get the 2.25 orb boost when you activate her super type. Remember, super typing does not activate enemy interrupts, so if the enemy reacts to an orb boosting effect, Sugar can get around that. So for 3 turns, the characters that you select have 40 cost and 2,500 base attack, which is very, very high. It's just a matter of, can you still use that character special? If you can, Sugar actually might be something crazy. And look, remember, as I said, you know, 40 cost or less, 4.5. The rest of the team gets 3 times, which means, you know, obviously if you bring like a treasure map character or another legend or a raid boss, they're not going to be boosted by that. But if you select those characters to become the toy, then they'll actually be able to get all of these nice effects. But then, as I said, if they can use their special whilst as a toy, that's kind of broken, I think. But I would feel like if they become a toy, they probably can't use their special, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, there's also another effect here, which states that if you do not attack with the bear toy, they will automatically attack following Sugar's normal attacks. So, again, the translations are a little fuzzy here, but basically from what I've gathered here, when you attack with Sugar, and then you, like, let's say you pass the turn, then all of your bear toys will do their normal attacks automatically, which means that stalling is kind of bad with you know, obviously activating these toys, but you're not going to be activating her special ability on a turn where you're going to be doing, you know, stall or anything like that. But then it also says, for these 3 turns, whilst you have the toys up, the toys and Sugar's normal attacks will ignore enemy barriers, and your chain multiplier is boosted by 0.7. Oh my god. This is kind of crazy. Like, literally, if you're able to use the character's special effect whilst they're a toy, I think Sugar is going to be very powerful, and she's going to be able to clear a lot of content. Even if you can't, she's still going to be able to clear a lot of content, just with the base 4.5 attack, a 2.25 orb boost, a chain boost. You go through all barriers, and they have 2500 base attack. I also assume that characters that become a toy maintain the same color, so hypothetically, if you have Legend Doflamingo being like a quick character, for example, and he becomes a toy, I assume he's still going to be a quick type. That's what I guess at this point. And remember that, you know, even though she boosts anyone's attack, only the quick characters will gain super typing. I actually like this move forward. I would like it if eventually there's like a class boosting captain, and then certain classes gain the super typing. So, like, I just keep thinking, like, imagine Legend Odin that comes later on. What if Legend Odin makes all slasher characters gain super typing? So no matter if you got a strength, a dex, a quick slasher on your team, no matter what color it is, they'll just become super typing. I think that would be a fantastic way forward into the super typing meta, but I'm really enjoying what they've done here. I was really worried that Sugar was going to be extremely bad, but I think they've done a pretty good job here in trying to maintain not only her being a fun character, but her also being a very strong character as well. So there we go. That's the breakdown of Legend Smoker and Legend Sugar. I'm looking forward to seeing what the crewmate abilities are going to be, what their support effect is going to be. Also, what are the batch characters going to do? And if any of those effects are like absurdly crazy, and I might make a video on those characters as well. But currently, we've already got the effects of Smoker and Sugar, which are the most important ones. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section on what you think about Legend Smoker and Legend Sugar. Which one's your favorite? I still kind of like Legend Smoker a bit better, but I do think Legend Sugar is pretty impressive for what she does. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and if you guys did, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.